this world has been connected. And now darkness within darkness awaits you.
In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came.
My name is Ansem. I reach for the darkness. One who knows nothing can understand.
Tidings, everybody, and welcome to the Ansem Report podcast. This is episode number 39 of season 2 of the longest-running Kingdom Hearts podcast in the universe, in the multiverse. You could peek through like motherfucking Doctor Strange, and you're not going to find a podcast longer-running about Kingdom Hearts. My name is Mike, and with me, as always, is my brother, Jason. Hello, Jason.
Hello.
Oh, the perfect hello. We are back from our self-imposed hiatus. Jason, how you feeling about it?
Dude, I'm so glad to be back. We just streamed the other day for the first time, too. That was magnificent, even though it was scuffed as usual. But, yeah, it's just so good to be back.
We were sabotaged a bit, but we'll get to that. Thank you to everybody who turned out for our March Caprice live stream that we did, which was episode number 38. It was a lot of fun. Thank you again to March Caprice. And, Jason, we're actually joined today by two very special guests. Not one. But yes, that's right, everybody. You're a Kingdom Hearts fan. Do the Axel thing and go two.
Yeah, do it yourself. We're not.
Go ahead, do it. We'll give you a few seconds to do it. Okay, that should be sufficient.
That
We
was
get
perfect.
it. You like Axel. Our guests today are returning guests, both of them. They each had their own episode, but now they're here together. Two people that I am very proud to call friends I've made in the
True.
Kingdom Hearts community and beyond. Water KH and Preferred Will 6. Welcome.
Yo!
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming
Hi.
on the return episode of the Ansem Report. I'm a huge fan of both of you guys. I don't know if you know that.
The feeling is mutual.
Yes,
Aw.
definitely.
Aw.
I didn't
Uh,
realize me and Will haven't been on together.
No, you guys just did
Yeah.
your own episode. Well, Water, you were like our first guest ever.
Yeah.
Really?
I think so, yeah. I
Wow.
do remember listening to that.
Because we were nervous about having guests, and I was like, I kind of know this guy, so this might be easy.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then it was. And then Whale, you were in season 1, right, Whale?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Or were you in season 2?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure it's
one.
season one.
Season 1, yeah.
It was
We
season 1.
talked about
Was
melody
it
and memory.
Melody
and
of
stuff.
Memory time, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that season 1? Man, we had a really long season 1.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm thinking
the
like
Pokemon decks.
I'm thinking next year we start season 3 like at the end of the hiatus. If I would have thought about it more, we could have started season 3 right now.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But it's
Yeah,
scuffed
whatever.
as
We
fine.
don't.
Eh.
Scuffed
it's,
as usual.
it's fine. It's fine. So what are you guys up to? What's new with both of you?
Well, I just want to say I'm glad you guys are back from hiatus. Welcome back
Thank you.
to
Thank you.
online. What's been new with us? I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Hades recently.
Ooh,
Belle's
hell
been
yeah.
grinding Hades.
That's a
Literally
She's
hell yeah.
really good at it.
Whale's good at all games though.
True.
Capital
Very, very
G
true.
gamer.
Except games that I play with her.
Oh God. Okay. Legit. Every time we like trophy hunt or something, I'm the one that does all the work. I'm the man in the chair, and then
She's the
water.
man-
I'm like,
She's the man in the chair and behind the gun.
and then I'm like,
She's
Oh,
pulling
then
the
what
triggers.
does that make you, Water?
He gets
Uh,
snacks.
I'm the
He's
backseat
the
driver. Oh yeah, I get so lucky on everything. I can't remember what, like Easter eggs.
So-
I'll just get lucky
yeah.
box hits.
We'll be midway, and he'll be like, "Oh, what are you going for?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm trying to do this thing," and he goes, "Oh, this thing," and gets it. And I'm like, yeah, that thing."
Classic water.
Yeah.
Classic. So, one of the reasons I wanted you guys to come on is one, you're our friends and we love you. But another reason is you guys have a pretty special event coming up soon on stream, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it a little bit and maybe raise awareness for it so people can tune in. Tell everybody about this this marathon stream you guys are doing.
What do you want to take the reins?
I thought you were the man in the chair.
Okay. So yes. Oh, have you guys talked about Reconnect coming up? Lately?
Yo, wait,
Like-
Reconnect? What's that? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we
Yeah,
did announce that on the live podcast. We did announce that we will
Right.
be in attendance at
True.
Reconnect in September in
Yes.
Austin, Texas.
Let's go.
We'll be there.
Yeah,
Rooms are
brother.
booked. Me, Tara,
Rooms
and
are
Jason.
booked?
Wait,
Rooms are
actually, it's
booked.
Dallas, Texas.
What did I say?
Yeah,
Austin? That was last year. Last year was Austin. It's Dallas. Thank
Oh,
you,
good.
Will. Nice job, Mike.
We showed
no,
up
we
to the
will be
wrong
there.
city.
No.
No.
Wrong hotel. Where is everybody?
Oh no.
Luckily, it's like
Yeah,
the hotel of the venue, so we
Dallas.
couldn't have done that.
No, I booked the right hotel. I promise. I booked it.
Just been
And we'll
traveling
talk
from
about
Austin.
we'll talk more about Reconnect as it gets closer, but you guys are the idea behind this thing is you guys got to come from a long way to go to Reconnect, right? Because you live in
Yeah.
New Zealand.
Yeah, so there's me,
Crikey.
Water, and our daughter, Mini Squiddy. We're hoping to come to Reconnect, but yes, it's a long way. I've seen people complain about driving for 3 hours, and I'm like, oh mate. I think the flight itself is like 24 hours to
Yeah.
get to Dallas, and that's 2 connections and things like that. So, it's gonna be a bit of a stretch for us to come.
yeah.
So yeah, we're planning this 24-hour opening event. Marathon stream. It'll be Water's first 24-hour live stream.
Yeah.
We've got a
gonna
bunch
be
Rookie.
of
I know, very much rookie.
Rookie, get your numbers up,
Whale.
Rookie.
Yeah, Whale will just do them nonchalantly, not even planned. She'll just be like,
True.
oh,
yeah.
It'll
I'll
just
just play
happen.
24 hours.
I
I just want to
legitimately
beat
think-
Hollow Knight for a 5th time.
Yeah.
I legitimately think I've done like 3 24-hour streams, and the first 2 were like just by accident. And then oh no, I did the Melody of Memory Platinum, and that took
Oh, yeah.
5 hours. So yeah.
Oy.
Over
Yeah.
24 hours.
Yeah, yeah. What
Well, let's
song did I
block
have to
that
play?
song.
Yeah. For 5 hours straight, and that wasn't fun. Anyway, so yeah, we've been planning this event and trying to line up a bunch of cool I don't know, Kingdom Hearts content creator events. What are you
Yeah,
gonna
trying to get people organized in the Kingdom Hearts community, like, it's so difficult. I didn't realize how much I would be
Especially
asking
over
at
like
first.
such big time zone changes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get it lined up so that it's good for you guys as well as good for. I mean, I guess anytime's good for us, but yeah, getting everybody in one place at one time is gonna be a challenge. But I think we're making some good headway towards that.
So like when we're talking about that, like what kind of events are we talking about here?
yeah, so we actually have we have like 3, I guess, main events that we're gonna be hosting. So one is a Fall Guys tournament. You can make like your own custom games. Obviously, I'm gonna be hacking,
Yeah.
but I can win. Um, and then we have a Left 4 Dead 2 segment that I don't know who's going to be joining us.
Oh.
Question mark?
You don't know?
No, I
Question
do
mark?
know. They're with us right now.
Oh, did we
With
win?
us
Did
right
we
now?
win that claim to Left 4 Dead? No one else swooped in to say I want to play Left 4 Dead.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't like how
We're-
long you took
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
wait,
right,
I'm not
what?
gonna play
What are
Left
you
4 Dead.
doing?
Nah.
Wait, is Left 4 Dead crossplay?
Oh no,
I'm
not
not
this
answering
again.
this question. Okay. I do not remember that. Okay, anyways, for context. Actually, Jason, do you want to tell a story?
Dude, be me, wanting to play Strangers of Paradise on PC, but not wanting to get it on Epic. And then finding out, in April, Strangers of Paradise coming to Steam. And I'm like, yes. So I tell my my two good friends here on the podcast. I say, yo, it's going to come to Steve. This is going to be sick. Water KH says to me, in good faith, says,
In good faith.
dude, that's sick. It's got cross-plat. We can play. I say, yo, that'll be sick.
Oh,
I'll be on
man.
like 200 ping, but it'll be sick. And then it doesn't have cross-plat. It ruined our return stream.
He's saying
Sabotage.
cross-plat, but cross-play even would be great.
Cross-platform.
Yeah. So Jason and I tried to stream this game, and we get the stream all set up, and we get on stream. Our first stream back, we're real excited. And there's no cross-platform
I didn't
because I have it on
realize.
PS5. So
But I
you
also
can't-
don't remember telling Jason
No,
this.
you said it, you bastard. I know you did. I know you said. I wasn't even there, and I
Exactly
know
what
you
someone would
said it.
say. They did
Yeah.
say it.
But
So
yeah,
anyway,
that
that's
was-
why I asked if Left 4 Dead was cross-platform because
Is it? I don't think. Wait, it's only on Steam, right? Or is it on other?
I think it's on Xbox.
I think it's on
as
everything.
well.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't
Well,
played it before.
I hope
so-
you guys have the Steam version.
I do.
Okay,
Wait,
cool.
Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2?
Left 4 Dead 2.
Okay, yeah, I have Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Nice.
Def. Anyway, what else? What else? Sorry, we derailed this with that story.
No,
What
you're good.
else?
Yeah, so those will be the first, or those will be some of the events that we're doing, and then our main one is called Game Changer. Game Changer KH style. So for those of you who don't know what that is, we're gonna leave it as a surprise.
Yo.
It's quite fun. I really enjoy watching those videos on YouTube.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's seen that Brennan Mulligan guy who
Yeah.
does like really long monologues and I don't know, just improv geniuses. So it'll be that style of game show, but Kingdom Hearts, and with
Yeah.
a few Kingdom Hearts friends.
Okay.
I
Okay,
definitely know what
So
Game
the idea,
Changer
though,
is, but I'm hyped regardless.
Yeah.
Yes.
when you said Game Changer, for some reason, I just wanted to like scream the word Game Changer.
No, me
He's like,
too.
Game Changer!
All right. We need
That's
to
the
click
game show
that
host
and
in you.
use that as our intro.
Yeah, you can have it.
Oh, for sure.
I'll do a
Thanks.
better one for you guys later because I can
Thank
do
you.
it better.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
But that's for some reason I just wanted to scream Game Changer. That sounds awesome. So the idea
Yeah.
behind this event, though, is that you guys are fundraising for traveling to Reconnect, right?
Yes,
well,
yeah.
everything.
I missed that
Yeah.
premise, but yes, that is our main goal of and we have some incentives. Yep. Well, do you want to go over some of our incentives? I mean, obviously
Yeah.
there's the main three, which will be like getting Reconnect tickets, getting plane tickets, and then getting like room tickets, all tickets. But yeah,
Tickets,
so
tickets, tickets.
tickets, please. Yeah, so those are gonna be our main three. Like that's what we're shooting for, and then we have some like bonus ones after that, and some ones in between to kind of like keep it entertaining and fun, and keep us on like a pretty consistent goal.
Nice.
But yeah,
But yeah, so there's one I really am looking forward to where if we reach it, what we'll have to do a tier list of spiders.
Ooh.
yeah, I'm not,
Because
What?
I hate spiders.
That's scary.
I know. I do not
I
want.
don't like that.
So I'm just gonna have pictures of massive spiders in front of my face. I'm gonna have to
Can
put
I-
them on like a tier.
inspired by the title No More Bugs. That's all.
Can I donate so water doesn't have to do that? That sounds awful.
Account to donate.
Counter
Might have to
donation.
think about that. Might have to think about that. Maybe we can like skip levels. No.
It's kind of
he
like
just-
a
can't he
save the
just tier
animals
list,
type of
like-
thing.
Yeah. Can't he just
Kill
tier list
the
like cute pictures of otters?
Mm.
Oh. That's such a bad. Well, I mean, but all
Ooh.
small clawed Asian. Why is it Asian small clawed otters? Those are my favorites. Those would be S tier.
Spoilers. Stop
Top
spoiling the
tiers.
tier list.
Sorry.
Sorry. No, you can't do that. Water ruined it. Nice
Revoke
job.
that.
But yeah, Water's got some like mystery Kingdom Hearts ones in there too, for
Yep.
special Kingdom Hearts numbers. There's
Ooh.
there's so many incentives that involve other Kingdom Hearts creators that I'm really excited for. Should I talk about my
Yes.
one about?
Okay.
Okay. I have written a regular pet diss track. And
Yo.
It will stay unreleased unless we hit the incentive.
No way.
Release the whale cut. Release the whale cut.
I will go bankrupt. I will take
Oh no.
I will
Well,
take
guys,
out a loan.
Jason and I aren't going to reconnect because we're going to give all our money to Water and Whale
Right.
to release the whale cut.
Oh no.
True.
That's exciting, you guys. I'm excited. I know. I mean, I'm a little biased because, clearly Jason and I are going to be part of the event a little bit, but I love when you guys do. You guys always have the best ideas for streaming together.
Let me just
when
clarify. Most of these ideas are Whale's. Whale is like literally when we're like going through the stuff, I'm just like throwing stuff out, and she's like, "Oh, let me make this into an acronym," or let me puzzle this out and do this, and it's
okay.
I don't know how Whale's mind works, but she should be like top tier content creator of the decade. I don't know. She's so many great ideas.
Someone needs to sign her
I
now.
just want to give her all the credit because it's nuts. Yes.
Well,
Get that name
I would say
signed.
Whale is a top tier content creator. That's just what I would
Guys,
say.
that's so sweet. Thank you. No, I think I prefer being the guy in the chair. Honestly, I'll have all the big brains and I'll put the ideas down, but Water will be the one that's gotta, do all the work. So it's a team. Team
It is a
effort.
good. Yeah, it was nice like working through it. Like yeah, because I can do the stuff that the ideas don't come to me as naturally, but Whale can have the ideas and stuff. So it was really cool watching us work together like that, working
Yeah,
together.
A lot
I
of
just
time
think-
has gone into this one.
I think you guys are good, like, just collaborative people in general, though. Because, like, there have been many times where I've been, like, in a call with you guys and Jason, and then you guys are just like, you should do this. And I go, I should do that.
Yeah.
I should definitely do that. Like, that happens all the time. And I'm like, that's a great idea. So I think you guys are just good. I do that to other people too, where I'm like, Jason, you should do this, and he goes, I should do, I feel like kind of like it's easier to give people advice about their life than it is to take advice about your own. It's like the same with like stream ideas and stuff like that. It's like, oh, I don't want to do this thing, but you guys should definitely do this thing,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was actually gonna say I feel the exact same about you guys with your stream ideas and like what you're gonna do. So, I don't know. Maybe we're just cool people, I guess.
We are just cool people. Well, and I love that I'll just say something offhanded to Water, like, man, it'd be cool if there was a bot that just said darkness every once in a while, and he's like, I
God.
got it. And I'm like, no, I didn't mean for you to start working on something.
Those days are behind me, so you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Good, because I always would feel bad, because you'd be like, I'm going to drop everything I'm doing and make you this bot right now.
But it was easy. Like, I don't know. Okay, that is something I'm going to really miss about not doing those kinds of things. Because Damo said the same thing. Because I don't know, when you guys just have good ideas, and I can use my little toolkit and make that thing. So why wouldn't I do that? So I don't know. It's definitely something I'm gonna miss.
Well, it would just be funny, because it always seemed like you'd be like, man, I'm really working a lot, and I'm busy. I'm working on the randomizer, and I'm doing this, and I'm
the
doing
hardest
that,
time
and
of
I'd
Water's
be like,
life.
hey,
It's like
wouldn't
moving
it be
to another
funny?
country,
Yeah, it's
Wouldn't it be
nuts.
funny if like Stitch could fart on stream? And Water's like, I got it.
I got
And
you.
he just drop everything what he's doing and just start working on stuff like that. And it's like, you're just always willing to help so many people, Water. I think it's a good thing. I know
Yeah.
sometimes we rib on you for it, but I think it's a good thing that you're so willing to help people all the time.
I appreciate that.
Where
It
like
is-
I'm like
yeah.
I'm keeping all my ideas to myself. I don't want to fucking help
That's
anybody.
the better
Why would
idea. From experience. Yeah.
So what we haven't said the date or the time of this event yet, which is pretty important, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're doing everything in reverse.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it'll be so it's a 24-hour live stream. It'll be on April 22nd, starting at 6 a.m. New Zealand time. So on East Coast time, that'll be 2 p.m. I believe, right? 14.
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
2 p.m. the
That'll be
day
at 2
before.
p.m.
Yeah.
Day
2 p.m. on the
April
21st.
Yeah. So it'll go from 2 p.m. on the 21st on East Coast time to 2 p.m. to the next. Yeah, it's 24 hours, so it's just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Yeah.
And it will be on Whale's Twitch channel?
On Water's
Uh,
Twitch channel.
on Water's Twitch channel.
Mine. I guess we could do
Yeah.
both, but
No,
nah,
no.
probably just one. I guess we can
Twitch
make a water and whale. Nah, we already had. Yeah,
No.
nah, it'll be on Water Cage.
That's doing too much.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/WaterKH, you guys. That's where it's going to be. We will not shut up about it until it happens, by the way. So
Aw.
get ready for us to talk about it a lot. But I wanted to get you guys on to talk about it because I think it's important that, one, if people have the extra means to support you guys and get you to reconnect, that's awesome. But two, it's going to be a fun stream, even if you do not have those means to support these guys. Just being there and interacting is, me and Jason have done charity streams and we've done like subathons and stuff. And like, yes, they've been like successful from the standpoint of we've given a lot of money to charity, and that subathon we did was nutty, the amount of support we got. But the biggest support is always the people that are there like, man, I've been here for 10 hours talking to you guys. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff is always the coolest. And
It keeps the vibes going. Like it keeps your energy level up. Like you can't really when you get like donations, like the difference between somebody being able to give $10 and somebody like being there for hours and hours, like just like keeping you going, like energy level wise, it's like so much more helpful. And like mentally, it's like if you're doing like some awful challenge or something, like it's helpful, and it makes it more memorable too. You have more memories, which is the best part to me. I don't know.
It's just as big of amount of support as just like opening your wallet, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
and there's not very many Twitch streamers out there who deserve it more than these two, in my opinion. So you guys should definitely tune in for this event. It's gonna be a blast. We will be there. I made sure I got the day off work so I can hang around and do all the fun stuff that I want to. And so I'll be in the chat.
Damn.
Come say hi to me. I'll be like,
I guess
hey.
I'll be there. I don't know.
I'm more of a worker typically.
Maybe if we meet the
But I'll say hey.
I might be there.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, if Water KH, he's opened his wallet to so many friends online, and if you have the means to throw some dollars his way, that'll be a place to do it.
That's true. Water. One time I didn't even know Water, and he donated like $2,000 to this charity stream so I could do a stupid pro code or an easy code run of Kingdom Hearts 3. And he played. He was like, I don't know who did that. That was crazy. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
right?
he was
That
like,
nuts.
whoa. Yeah.
And only years later did Whale tell me it was him.
Whale.
And
It was Whale. I didn't want to tell anybody. Whale's like, oh, that's weird, huh? It's weird that this is happening now too, right?
Yeah, it happened
It's
again.
like,
Yeah.
Whale. No one needs to know. No one needs to know.
She leaked it.
I mean, it was charity, so it was for a good cause. But I was also like, wow, there's someone out there that really wants to see me do this easy code run.
I guess that might have been a little
I
weird.
did really want to hang out with Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
that's what you
that
say,
stream.
which is like, Water, we could have just hung out. You didn't have to,
You don't have to
you didn't have to
pay me.
donate a ton of money to charity. We could have just hung out. Like that would have been fine. But yeah. Anyway, we're off track. But
Oh yeah.
so
I just want to say one more thing.
no,
We
say
have-
you can say a million more things.
We have taken inspiration from your previous streams, and we've got a bunch of alerts that are just, tied up to donation amounts and things like that. But just hilarious. We've dug through the archives. We found some really golden.
heck
I don't even know if people know the
I don't-
site of
there's
Water
some that-
KH.
Yeah,
I'm so
there's
excited.
Some, yeah.
I'm so excited.
Wait, is there one where Water rages at devs?
Yes,
Oh.
there is. I think we cut maybe that part out of it, but there is one that is quite
There's
funny.
Water Rage. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there is Water Rage in there.
Oh,
Heck
I'm so
yeah.
excited.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna have to donate
I'm
every
so
dollar
excited.
amount. Then once I find the Water Rage amount, spam it until I'm
Yep.
broke.
Yep. Is there
Yeah.
a Jip Nene?
Oh, nothing that legendary.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that belongs
It's hard
to
to
you, Mike.
top.
Unfortunately.
Nene
That was
reveal
such a
is hard.
long con.
We had that in the back pocket
for so
to
long.
Jip
though.
Nene.
So worth it though.
Yeah, that was hilarious. We're really funny people. You guys should watch
Oh,
our
yeah.
stream too. Anyway. So Water,
Mike.
you released a YouTube video recently, and I feel like we at least have to touch on it.
Yes.
And the name. What's the exact title of the video? I just can see the thumbnail in my head, and it just says "toxic entitlement."
It's a pretty gas.
It's
a pretty
Me and Whale made that together. Yeah,
it's like, a good thumbnail.
We
were in the lab. We were working on that one.
We were in sync. We were like, man, this is. Yeah, we like when we put like the final touches on it. We're like, man, this is a banger thumbnail. But yeah, so
it is.
I was really happy with how it turned out. The first one was like, I think I still had the first one. It's very like, you're just showcasing the mods more so than what I kind of wanted to get the video across as. And Whale was like, yeah, let's very nicely, very politely was like, let's do something else.
She took out the pen and the whole room was on fire, as she's writing. It's playing like the Doom soundtrack or something,
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so the title is Toxic Entitlement, my Kingdom Hearts modding experience, I think. Yeah, it was
It's a fantastic video, by the way.
Thank you. It took me very I think probably because I think I started writing it back last year, and probably around 6 months to make, just because. Yeah, I didn't really want to do it. It took me a really long time to reflect, and because I didn't really want to even think about it. It was a lot of stuff that was coming up, because there was a lot of stuff that, because I think when I probably see that video title and when we talk about it, people are probably just thinking about the KH3 randomizer, and there's actually quite a few projects before that had a lot of just not
there's a lot
great
of lore
things happen. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
There's a lot of lore. So if you're in the mood for some lore, some tea lore,
but he does it respectfully. He doesn't mention any names.
Yeah.
There's no. It's just, hey, this was my experience. Just in case anybody else had a similar experience, they go, oh, okay, I'm not alone in having this experience, and I think that's important.
Yeah, and that's what it's like, because there's a few iterations where it took a lot of iterations to get to where it was, and I'm really happy with what I came up with, or ended up with. There's nobody. I didn't call anybody out. There's not any personal identifiable information. And yeah, I think I just really wanted to focus on actions, and I hope I got that through. And it's not.
Yeah, it wasn't
from
about
the comments.
who.
It looks like people. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make it about people at all. I didn't care about who did the actions. I was just focused on hey, this is what I experienced. And I put it on the table, and a lot of people in the comments too were like, I've had a similar thing happen, or no, not even a similar thing, but hey, this kind of entitlement I felt in my art community or my other community. And it's I'm upset that it exists elsewhere, but I'm also happy that people are, because there's a lot of people too that were saying oh, I don't even know who you are, but I'm glad I found this video because it's really relatable, and I'm exactly what I wanted to do. I think it just needs to be talked about more, because I don't know, gaming is such it's no longer a niche community as it was.
No.
I feel way back when, and
people have so much ages too. A lot of people grew up playing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's adults playing it, kids playing it, so it's it's so broad now and global as well.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's everywhere. I don't know. It was just really nice to get off my chest out in video format and just kind of get it out. It was really I was really nervous to actually get it out there, because I think it was sitting on the back burner for a little bit. It's do I really want to post this? I really don't want to. But I'm glad I did. I think the support everybody showed, especially you guys, you guys helped me with making edits and making sure I was getting my point across correctly. Damo, Pat, Bio. There's so many people in the background that were Whale especially. He went through with her pen and the Doom music in the background, just writing up and making notes. So that was really
Straight
helpful.
Fire,
Burned
too,
pages and pages off.
Just reminding you what your sole point was, which is exactly what you just said. Hopefully this resonates with other people, and they also know that they're not alone, and that this is just something that happens. And at least I think too, a big message from yours was that anything you do create, because you were creating so many mods, just for the fun of it, is your own creation. It doesn't belong to anyone else. What you do with it and who you get involved with it is totally up to you, and that other people can see that and go, oh, you know what, that thing that I made for other people was actually mine. So I think it's important.
Yeah,
Definitely.
100%.
Definitely. And I do think it was a big deal that you made it. You know what I mean? I don't think that most people would want to or do it in the way that you did it, because like after the whole rando stuff happened, Jason and I were talking about it for a while, and we were like, we should make a fucking video and we just tell these motherfuckers that they suck, and because we were ready to make some video where we were just trashing people, and I don't think that would have like as cathartic as that would have been. I just think that wouldn't have been the way to do it, and so I'm really proud of you and how the way you handled it, because I think naming names or calling out specific behaviors of specific people, I just think that would have like stirred the pot again. It wouldn't have done anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it also like created kind of a barrier for you where if someone is like publicly like, I hate that video Water KH made because he said this about me, it's like, well, no, he didn't say this about you. You're now saying it's you. Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's about the action.
And I think that stops that. You know, it's about the action, not the person. You know.
No. Yeah. Exactly. I was very sure to if people are gonna make it about themselves, that's on them. I made that very clear at the beginning. Like, I'm talking about my experiences. Like I don't really care what anybody else experienced. Like they can make their own video about it, right? Like that's really like if I did something wrong and you want to call attention to it, critique me. I'm fine with that. But like, this is my video. This is my experiences. You're gonna make it about yourself. That's fine. But I'm not gonna partake in it. Like, that's not what the video is about. So, yeah.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Great video. If you haven't watched it yet, guys,
Thank you.
It's Toxic Entitlement. It's on Water's. It's on Water's
Exactly.
YouTube channel.
My Kingdom Hearts modding
My
experience,
something or
dude.
other.
Come on now. Hey. You're toxic. I'm making a video about this one, dude.
I'm making a video.
Hey, I got a paste bin full of stuff for you,
Titled
Jason. You just relax.
podcasting. Yeah, dude. God dang. Those damn
I got a whole
podcast
paste bin.
hosts.
I got a whole paste bin for you, buddy. So you just watch it.
Man.
Anyway, yeah. So I do have another question about this video, Water. If you'll, so I was like, as one of your attack dogs, I was looking through the comments like, oh, who's gonna say some stupid shit, right? And I was like looking on like the tweet that you posted, like who's gonna say something, and I did nothing, right? All I saw was like positive support for you and your message, which I think is awesome, right?
Yeah. I was surprised.
Yeah,
Did you
honestly.
get any detractors? Did you have anybody that was? I mean, you don't have to name names. Obviously, that's not what this is about. But I'm just
going
curious.
names
Like,
now. Yeah.
did you like delete some comments, or did you get any DMs or anything?
Yeah. So there's a couple. Like honestly, the YouTube. I was expecting a lot more. I don't know, just normal like.
Like, at least on
cringe, but,
Twitter,
like,
right? Like,
Yeah, on Twitter. Yeah.
Kingdom
both-
Hearts community.
Yeah, just I was expecting a lot more than I got. I don't think I got any on Twitter, which is very surprising. And then on YouTube, there were
crazy.
some that were like, I think there were like most of them honestly were still like, I really support you, but like, there's this one thing, and then they kind of went into it about this like one thing, and it was like, not really what I want the vibes of the video to be focused on. So like, yeah, I would like hide that comment or something like that. And I feel like a lot of people are nervous to do that, like shifting or shaping the discussion around the video. But I don't know, again, like I said, it's my experiences and it's kind of like my channel. I was watching this other YouTuber and they were saying like, as a female, they do that a lot because people will just come in and like not talk about the video. They'll just talk about like gross things or things that aren't on topic for the video, and like they'll go in and just remove those. And I was like, yeah, why not? Why would I just leave
Right.
It's your
like
comfort
negative?
zone.
Exactly. Like, but honestly, there wasn't that many. But yeah, I did remove some that were just just being rude, or there was one thread that a lot of people were fighting in that I ended up removing because they were talking about
They were like,
yeah, something about
oh,
modders
imagine
versus
how
game
the
developers.
game devs feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I
I
agree.
saw that one.
I was like, I agreed with their first
Yeah.
sentiment. Like, yeah, no, totally. Like, modders don't like it's kind of like two different playing fields, right? Because as the creator, you have full control to create what you want, and then as the modder, you have to manipulate what's created. So you're like kind of bound boxed. You can only move in a certain parameter. And so there are some limitations to that, and you got to work around it and figure out different ways. So they both are like their own different creative environments. And I was like, yeah, no, totally, for sure. Like developers definitely go through way more than modders do. But then the thread started getting more toxic because the guy was like, yeah, modders are too entitled in this video, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna remove it now because like there's no point. Like, I agree with your original statement exactly. Like it was on brand, like it was on discussion. So. But yeah, there were a couple of those, and then I got some. I don't remember who friend requested me, but there was some friend requested because I turned my DMs off at this point because I just don't want to deal with it. Some people like reached out, tried to friend request me, and I was like, I really don't want to discuss it. And then I did get some private DMs with some people that were discussed in the video. And I think we sorted things out. I mean, obviously they were upset that I called attention to, a couple of their actions. In the different.
But you didn't call attention to them, though.
Right,
No,
right.
exactly.
I mean, I guess the idea is if people know who you're talking about, they already know.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It can't be that.
But then
many
the video
people,
isn't
right?
news to them, anyways, right? Like,
Right.
I think it's totally fair to you said it took you like 6 months, right? Like you started writing it like 6 months ago, and so like you have to like immerse yourself back in like how it felt to
sucked.
be in that situation. And if anyone's been in any type of drama or anything that feels like very toxic, you know how that feels, right? Like it's like kind of like sick to your stomach type of feel. And you kind of had to like purposefully in your free time go immerse yourself back into it just to like be able to work through it in like a healthy way, and then to not only do that, but then to be like, hey, this sucked and this was why, and if anyone has this happen to them, like you're not alone, and to not want to open it back up to discussion because you did this. It's not a short video by any means, right? Like it's 37 minutes long, so like the amount of hours you have to put into a 37-minute video, especially one of the quality of Water KH, very cozy. The Water KH like transitions and everything, goated, But like to not want to reopen that into discussion, totally fair in my opinion. Like you said what you wanted to say. Like that's it. It's for people to not feel alone in having that situation happen or something like it, whether it's in gaming or any other community.
But I think framing it too, like, and that was the most difficult part, right? Is what you said. Is like I didn't want to open it back up for discussion, which some people might critique, but so the framing around it was really difficult for me to get because I just wanted it to be like, hey, this is what I went through. Like, hey, I was harassed, I was defamed, I lost my job, like, all this stuff that I wanted to talk about. But it's like, if I frame it as my experiences, this is what I went through, this is what I had to deal with. There isn't really an argument you can make to that, and that's kind of what I was trying to get at. Which again, some people might, disagree with, but they can make their own video, and I, again, I encourage you, if I have done something or you didn't agree with something, then you can make your video and call attention to some actions, because I feel like everybody can learn from everything, and I feel like I learned a lot from just reflecting and going back through. And I at the end I was like, I went back through, I reflected all this time, and I came out thinking, this is what I think, and this is why I did this. And I think I was really, as you said, very healthy way of doing it, even though like I really didn't want to. There was that's why it took so long.
Like the knee jerk is just to like spew vomit at them, you know what I mean? Like
Totally.
scorched earth. What me and Mike wanted to do.
To like relax. Yeah.
Right. What's really like crazy about it to me, and what's actually I think really important about it, is that whole job thing, that you lost your job you had because of this, right?
Right.
Because I think
that's really underrated.
Well,
I didn't want to
think,
like focus on, because like I don't know, like
but like I think sometimes because the internet, like there's not really consequences on the internet, right? A lot of the time.
Yeah.
And so I don't think people understand the levity of the situation you went through until you release this video, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like that's like there's internet life and there's real life, and they don't often like cross, right?
Right.
And here it crossed for you, and it was negative repercussions because of your internet life.
Mm.
And I think if a lot of the people that you had issues with and that were treating you that way were honest with themselves, they'd go, oh shit, I wouldn't want that for him, right? But they're in this internet bubble where they go, oh, there's not going to be a big, I'm just going to tell this guy his work's not finished and
Yeah.
it's a shame he's on a break and blah blah blah. They're gonna say all this shit, but like, I think when it comes to there's a real world repercussion from it, I think people go, oh shit, right?
Yeah.
Or at least if they're any kind of quality human being, they do, right?
Right.
Because to me that I remember you telling me, because that wasn't something that was
I didn't
talked
share that
about
with
a lot.
anybody. No, because it was like,
right.
Yeah, it
I
was
mean,
not.
it's pretty real.
That's so
Yeah.
personal. Yeah.
Right. For you to
And-
just go on Twitter and be like, I lost my job because of this, I don't think that would have been like the best way to handle that either, right? But like,
Well, we're not those kind of people either. Like, we're already
Right.
really pretty private, and so even when Water was talking about putting this in his video, I was like, I don't know,
Yeah,
is
it was up
that
for debate
a little
for
bit
sure.
too much information? But it seems to be a point that people have really resonated with too, especially like people who also are full-time workers. They're like, yeah, I know how hard it is to, provide for a family and
Right.
explore your hobbies. So
Yeah.
the fact that it actually impacted your family life is pretty tragic, really. So yeah.
well, I was just gonna say, and I know that like me and Jason and some others were on your side on that whole like randomizer thing, but when I found out that your job, you lost your job because of like the discourse from that, it's like, oh, I need to look at what I'm doing on Twitter with this stuff.
Yeah.
Because like, while that I was defending you, I certainly did not help the situation there, because it made more of a ruckus about it, and like that's part of the reason you got let go from your job, right? And so it's like, shit, like there are real life repercussions for some of this stuff sometimes, even though it just feels like stupid Twitter or whatever, right? Like,
Yeah.
and so unless you're like some kind of psychopath, if you had any hand in this situation, you should probably look at it and go, I maybe should have done things a little differently than the way I did them. And that's what's really powerful, I think, about the video to me, is like it allows people to see it from your perspective, because Twitter is not the place for that, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it also allowed you that catharsis to go, hey, this is what happened to me. This is my experience. And I don't really give a shit what your experience was with it. That's what this is I'm telling my experience. And I think that's
Yeah.
awesome. I think that's like, like I said, I'm really proud of you for doing it, because I think it's not just on the level of like, oh, these people need to know, but just on the level of like, this sucked, and it wasn't just like some funny internet like battle where we yelled at each other and shit. Like it affected your life in a meaningful way,
Yeah.
and not just like emotionally, but literally,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think a good way to put it too, what's like really impressive with it, is that like, it's humanizing, like for you and the situations that happen, like what happened to you, like where like pretty much anyone can relate to it, even if they haven't had it happen. They can understand it, they can sympathize
Right.
with it, while also not naming like any names. Like it's not, the video doesn't feel about like it's not like you were saying like literally everything about this person but not their name. That's not what the video
Right.
is. It's literally only about the actions. Like, okay, these group of people did this, and not even like saying like who, like you just know this is the mod that I worked on, and the people around me, this is what happened,
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
I think it's really impressive to humanize it while also keeping it completely anonymous. Like it really feels like you're
Right.
really hammering down on what happened rather than who did it,
The restraint shown in the video is amazing, because Jason's
For 40
saying that right
minutes.
now, and I'm like, if we would have made the video, and even if we didn't want to like reveal names, we would have been like, oh, it's and we
I
would
would've
have come
Two
up with
sneaked this
some
at
brothers
least
who have a
once.
podcast.
I
We
would have
would've been
sneaked
like,
this
oh,
at least once.
Yeah.
Right. There would have been like May K 9607. You know what I mean? Like we would have came up with some like
Yeah.
some like change the pseudonym slightly kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
and so, but you didn't do any of that, which kudos to you, man. I think it makes the video more effective and more powerful that you didn't do it. Where we definitely would have like done some stupid shit with it. So I'm glad that this is the best timeline for this as far as this video
Best
goes,
timeline.
because we would have fucked up some shit. So
Yeah.
No, I'm really
Do not let
yeah,
us
I'm-
cook.
let
Moral
Water
of
and
the
Whale
story.
cook. Do not let me and Jason cook.
Maybe some steam.
Never. Overcooked.
Some
Never
steam
again.
cooked. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Overcooked.
Some
I can
Overcooked,
taste. I
yeah, it
can
would've-
taste test it, but I cannot cook. You know, like that's real life as
Yeah.
well.
That's true.
Like,
Oh
"Ooh,
man,
this
I
is
don't
good."
even get Whale started about my cooking. It's not good.
I can
Yeah.
relate.
What's his best dish, Whale?
Oh, he
Ramen?
put me in there.
Like instant ramen?
Yo.
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't really cook.
And it's funny because when I was in high school, I took like culinary classes. And I cooked until I went to college. I think I even cooked my first year of college. And then when college hit, I was just full in studies, just ramen, instant noodles, anything that was like quick and easy.
So you're still in college food era.
I'm still in college.
He honestly,
I
and
really
then
am.
and then he made all these like, oh, I can't wait until I move
Can't wait
out.
till
I
I
can
can
eat
cook
all the
for
food.
you.
Yeah.
I'll cook you the
And,
best
uh,
meals.
mm.
Well, got catfished hard.
Oh no! Pulled the rug out from under. That's
Oh, God.
crazy.
I think I actually, when I first moved over there after college, I feel like I made some pretty good meals. But then I moved back, like 6 months later. Maybe it was like 3 meals that I cooked during that time that were like presentable. Like, I actually tried to cook something, but no,
Yeah.
it was not.
No, but Water is also very like he can survive on chicken nuggets, potatoes, like barely
Same.
anything, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
need meat
Whale
3
needs,
times a day.
Yeah, Whale needs different meat, different start. Like she needs meal, like a normal person.
yeah.
She just needs normal food. And I'm like,
A
nah, I
variety.
can eat the same piece of meat for 8 days, and I'll be fine. Yeah.
8 days?
Hey
Yeah,
man,
there's something wrong with him.
the
I eat
fridge
like
and
the
the
same
freezer
thing every day.
work.
Like
Yeah,
I feel that.
I
My
could
food's
do
actually
that.
like okay, but like my food is actually like not on the same level of like ramen or whatever. Like it's actually like quality food, but it is the exact same meal every day. It's like some meal prep stuff, you know, like
right.
Right.
I should do more meal prep because yeah, I don't know.
that's
I really need to
your
get
medium,
back in touch.
you know? You're not cooking a new meal every day, but like you're cooks like something, like a lot of it. And then you eat that every day, and then it's almost like you just microwave it, you know? Like you're good.
Right. Yeah.
That's
Do-
the next
do
step.
Do the
It's a
prep.
rehabilitation.
Tara's been into like prepping meals
yeah.
recently,
Nice.
and so she's been like doing a lot of the heavy like lifting with it because I've been working a ton for the past couple weeks, which is the reason we had the hiatus in the first place.
Mm.
30 plus
And
days straight. Yeah.
Jeez.
Today I only had to work from home in the morning, and so I told her, and she's dog sitting, so she's not here, and so she didn't plan any meals for her or me, right?
Oh,
So
no.
there's like no food in the fridge, so I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to the grocery store, and she's coming back Friday, so I was like, do you want me to get anything? And she's like, we should really plan meals for next week. And I was like, what? Like next week? And she was like, yeah. It's like, it's Tuesday. I don't have meals for the rest of this week. What do you mean next week? And so she's been so like 5-head about it, and I've been so like, I'll just eat mac and cheese. That's
Dude.
okay.
I've been on like
Mac and
life
cheese is
support. Whale has been, getting our meals prepped, cooking all the food, and I'm just like, just slammed with work and not. Yeah, it's been. Whale is. I don't know how to,
I've been
how to
holding it
explain
together,
Yeah,
guys.
Whale has been holding the water cage together for months. But,
Wow, ghost rating too? Jeez.
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah.
Whale's the real genius behind Water Cage.
100%.
Probably.
I would not be here.
I'll take a little bit of that credit.
Whale
I
can take all
really,
the
I
credit.
really painted Water into a corner there.
No.
He either has to say 100% or he's an asshole. Like he literally,
Right.
he had to say it. He was like
Oh, man.
100%.
100%. I don't have a gun.
Seriously.
Read the line.
Yeah, nah. Like Tara and Whale doing the food prep, keeping us men healthy.
Yeah.
And eating.
Tara's incredible. You're not painting me into a corner because she's not here, so I can say what. And she doesn't listen to the
We all
podcast, so I
know.
can say whatever I want. But Tara's incredible.
Yeah.
I've been lost these last couple days with her dog sitting. It's like
Oh.
stupid
Aw.
dog. What do you gotta go? What do you go sit on a dog
What's a
for?
dog doing?
Why are you sitting on a dog?
What's that dog doing?
What's wrong with that dog that it needs someone to sit on it? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Anyway, guys, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? I mean, like, you know, that those are kind of my two topics. Was this awesome fundraiser you guys doing, and then I wanted to grill Water about his video and make him relive it again.
Yeah. Okay, so there are 3 incentives that are like post, getting to reconnect that we have in mind.
Okay.
Boy.
We're just gonna tell you the names. We're not gonna share any other.
Okay, a little
tidbits.
teaser.
So our first one is Regretti Spaghetti. Our second
What
one.
could that possibly be?
What could that be?
Hmm.
The other one is KISSINJ. And then
Okay.
the third
Some
one.
deep lore.
Deep
Deep lore.
That is the funniest fucking name for that. Oh my god, you guys are fucking hilarious.
Whale. That
I
was
know
Whale.
exactly what that is.
I died laughing when Whale
you.
told me to. I was like,
Holy
legit,
shit,
like,
that
yeah,
is
no.
so funny.
And then, Whale, do you want to give us our last one?
And then our last one is tasty noodle dates. And
Yo.
this is so 5-head if you could ever figure it out. I
Wait,
guess
say it
could-
again?
Tasty noodle dates. Water changed it a little. I preferred my old title, but it's
What was
fine.
your old title?
Mm.
Tasty nude dates.
Mmm.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Tasty noodle dates.
Tasty
Oh, man.
nude dates. Hmm.
Hmm.
Those are two
Thinking
very different
emoji.
things.
very different things.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's our like our.
I know
you
what
know,
it is. I know what it is. I know what
Oh,
it
yeah?
is. 100%. I
man.
100% know what it is.
Wait.
kind of.
You do?
I kind of want to know.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
It's
we
gonna
He
be
cannot
like
can
dagger.
say
confirm or
it. He
deny
can say it, and if it's right, I'll edit it out.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, just bleep it out entirely.
Yeah.
You know, like
Beep.
Oh
I
wow,
sniped you
Jason, that
guys.
was absolutely correct. I don't know what
sniped
word I
y'all.
tried to say.
I'm too good.
Sniped it. You guys will just have to wait and see on that one.
Mm.
Damn.
Damn.
That's hilarious. Anyway,
Y'all thought I was capping when I
So-
kept saying, "I know what it is."
No,
I know what it is.
I kind of
w-
did.
I wasn't just gassing myself up, dude. I knew it.
he knew.
And we led
You
you to
knew.
we thought we would lead you to think one thing, and then you just got it instantly. So I don't know, man.
See, telling me the old
Nailed it.
name, it was the final nail in the coffin. You can't.
Maybe
you can't give
you
me
need to
too
blank
much.
out the old name.
Yeah. Bleep out the old name.
Giving Mike too much editing.
It's already bleeped. Yeah, guys, I don't edit any of this shit. I just fucking put them together and then say boom, done. So you guys are asking for a lot here.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
But yeah,
So-
so those 3 are our last ones to be revealed after we hit our goal, which is specifically $4,876.18 US.
And that's just to get
Easy.
to
Winnable.
reconnect. Yeah. So
Easy.
Winnable.
well, the extra stuff will
And-
be like to help pay for
Just for fun.
food and yeah, just for like drinks and yeah, stuff like that.
So
To pay for the
Banging
drinks
party
at the
we're gonna throw.
karaoke bar that we're gonna be at.
yeah, so hitting the karaoke bar. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
All those Disney
Um,
songs.
I'm pretty excited because we can get a pretty decent private room for pretty cheap at that karaoke bar.
Amazing.
So
Oh,
depending
yeah.
on how many Super Spaghetti Bros are gonna be there, we
Yes.
can get this rolling. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah.
We can have our own
It
private
will
karaoke room.
just be the
Oh,
homies.
damn.
Think about that. Like
Just
that
the
is.
entire bar is just us.
Yeah, that's a
We
safe place.
rented out the entire bar.
I mean, they honestly do have like packages where you can do that.
Oh my god.
I think if we get enough.
If we get enough people, we might have to. We might have to
Mm.
run that karaoke bar one night. We'll
Damn.
see.
Mhm.
There's still a lot of moving parts for Reconnect, and there's
Oh,
things
yeah.
behind the scenes that like
Yeah.
are being figured
yeah.
out. So
Big-
like
big
we
things,
can't
big
commit
things.
to
Yeah.
anything yet.
Right.
Yeah.
But I
We
want
hope
you
you
guys
look
to
forward
very
to
like-
more news about Reconnect.
yes.
And hope
We will
we
plan
see
a
you.
Super Spaghetti Bros karaoke night.
Also, if you're
go
going to
there.
Reconnect and you're not in the Discord already, join the freaking Discord and let us know in the Reconnect chat that you're going. Okay?
Yeah, we have a Reconnect chat, and so Just go in that chat and be like, hey, reconnect. So we're really excited about Reconnect. We're gonna have a Reconnect episode, Jason. I haven't told you this, but where we just
no
talk
doubt.
about Reconnect.
No doubt.
But we need more details to be revealed. You know, it's
Yeah, we
September's
can't
still a
leak-
ways
A little
away.
closer.
Can't be
Yeah.
leaking stuff, you know.
If you're on the fence about going to Reconnect, though, me and Jason are gonna be there. Tara's gonna be there. Water and Whale are gonna be there. What more could you need?
Fingers crossed.
No fingers crossed. We're meeting that goal. We're meeting that goal. So
Oh,
what more
speaking
could you need?
speaking of the goal, Water's gonna do a face reveal.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
What?
Yeah, that's gonna be on there.
That's the goal. We hit the goal. What is
wait,
the face reveal?
Water, only I've seen your face. That's not fair.
Maybe there'll be an extra.
I've never seen his face. I've never seen
a
his
mic
face.
goal.
I've kissed it. I've never seen it.
Oh yeah.
Jason closed his eyes.
Close
I
this
don't
out,
kiss
yeah.
and tell either.
It was during COVID times, and Jason had his mask on wrong. It was over his eyes, so
Yeah.
that's why I
Yeah,
didn't see it.
that's-
I was trying to
that's
kiss him
kinda
over the
weird.
mask, you know, but it's just
yeah.
like, dude,
You're a
kissing
little
over the
more wet
mask,
than
that's
usual.
kind of cursed. I'm sorry. Like, that's actually more cursed.
Oh my god, why did I imagine that? Oh no.
Why
That's
did you
bullshit.
imagine that?
I'd rather kiss him on the actual mouth, you know, like than kiss him over a mask. Hell no.
Yeah, that's cursed.
Well, but mine was cloth, so
Yeah.
it might be better than the paper.
Oh, stop, please. Oh my god.
Cloth on cloth. I don't like this, you know.
I actually have a picture on my phone
Oh, do we
That
have,
is
the
way-
same? Oh yeah.
that is way too powerful
That's
because
true.
it's me, Jason, and Water KH outside of an Olive
Yeah.
Garden.
I have that as one of my
damn.
backgrounds.
It's way too powerful of a picture. We can't reveal it. It cannot be revealed.
I love that picture though.
No. It's
Wait, is it
private.
not on my phone?
Oh no, Mike
maybe,
lied to
He
me.
lied.
maybe if you give enough money at the marathon stream.
Yeah, after Water does his face
Okay, wait.
reveal, maybe we'll do a photo reveal.
So does that okay, so like there's a water face reveal, right?
hmm
Is there maybe a hidden whale face reveal?
Oh. Oh.
Because like I don't care about water. I already know what he looks like. And I definitely don't know what whale looks like either.
Yeah, never could know that.
Well, it's funny because we actually had that. So we had Water, Whale, and Mini Squiddy. But then Mini Squiddy said she didn't want to do the face reveal, and that if anyone
Fair.
wants to see her, they have to come to Reconnect. And I was like,
Ah,
so
okay.
so we took us off.
Very smart. Very smart.
Yeah.
Good business decision. Water, did you know we were in Fort Wayne, Indiana? I didn't know that's where we were.
That where we? I thought we were
The,
in Michigan.
the metadata on my photo says Fort Wayne.
Yeah, because it was like we wanted
Fort
to
Wayne
meet
sounds
like
familiar.
part way.
yeah,
you
in
know,
the
like-
middle.
yeah.
Oh.
Not
I
exactly.
think I remember
but yeah.
driving like straight by the Olive Garden, being like, "Oh, oops." Had to
Well, we
circle
didn't know
back.
where we
area's
were going to
kinda
go,
sucked.
right?
That area
Yeah.
kind of sucked.
It was kind of hard to travel. Yeah.
Was
Well,
that
and we
the day you got a speeding ticket?
No.
Oh.
I got a speeding ticket going back home. Oh my god! Don't even get me started, Wheel. I got a speeding ticket going home for the holidays. They stopped like 10 people in that area. Like literally, they stopped me and
Oh
then they
my
stopped someone else and
lord.
they stopped someone else. But they like stopped me because they had the speed trap from it's like a 70, 75 to like a 60, but only for like half a mile, maybe a mile. But they like
then it goes
the
back.
speed sign was like behind Trubbitt because I went back and I like looked, so I was like, I didn't see a speed sign change. It's like back behind some trees, like it's hard to see it. And then
Bruh.
and then apparently their whole thing was you get speed trapped, but then you pay under the table, not under the table, but you either have to, because so many people travel through North Carolina to like get home for the holidays, you can't really make the court date if you live like upstate. So then you just pay extra to get it like removed or whatever. And I was like, that's so stupid. Anyways,
The American
yeah,
law enforcement system
Oh,
is
America.
corrupt.
corrupt.
It's
Oh,
corrupt.
Man, don't even get me started.
You just reminded me of a story. So one time I went to this concert in Chicago
Mhm.
with one of my friends who lived in Chicago. So I drove there by myself. And on the way back, I was speeding through some construction, but it was like the middle of the night, right? So there was no traffic, but I got pulled over. Okay. So cop's a nice guy. He pulls me over. He's like, hey, do you know how fast you're going? I was, yeah, I was going a little fast, and he goes, yeah, these construction zones, you can't go that fast, but, how's Tara doing?
What?
What?
I said, what? And he said, how's Tara doing? I go, she's good. And at the time, Tara and I weren't dating. We were just living together, which is how we met. And I was like, she's good. He goes, all right, well, I'll let you off this time, but tell her I said, hey. I was like,
What the hell?
Sure, no problem. So I call Tara immediately, after he leaves and I get going. I go, hey, do you know like some cop from Chicago? And she's like, no. And I was like telling her what happened. She goes, Mike, I don't know. That's so crazy. So
That's scary.
That
a
is
couple
really
days
scary.
later,
Were they a
I'm
skinwalker?
cleaning out my car. And we had gone to this music festival in Lansing, Michigan a couple weeks before. And there were tickets in my back seat, and they had her name on it printed real big.
What the hell?
So this dude was just fucking with me.
Oh, dude.
That's
But
so
I was
weird.
like, I was like, yo, what is happening? How does this guy know Tara? I think he even said he's from Michigan, right? He's like, oh yeah, I grew up in whatever, right? And so I was just like, whoa, so maybe he just knows her, Like, I was like, well, how did he? I was just like,
Yeah.
what?
That's so weird. That's so
Isn't that
weird.
wild?
I know.
That made me so uncomfortable. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
it was-
who are you? Like, why do you
It
know
was
this?
spooky. It was spooky.
Like, when's the
That's so
hiatus
spooky.
gonna end? And you're like, oh no.
He's a
Yeah.
listener.
He's like, what does Water KH look like? Like,
Maybe I could be on the pod sometime. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I'll let you get off this
I'm
time.
being
I'll let you
blackmailed
off.
by
Yeah,
next
yeah.
week on the podcast.
Oh no.
Oh my God, that's gonna happen at Reconnect. I'm gonna get a rental car, and some guy's gonna pull me over, and he's gonna go, "Hey, are you guys doing a live pod at Reconnect or what?"
No.
He's just gonna know.
He's gonna know.
That's an unsubstantial rumor, by the way. I don't think we're doing a live pod at Reconnect as much as I'd like to. Anyway, so there's one thing we have left to do for this pod, you guys. Thank you for joining us, by the way. And that's the question of the week. Do you guys want to join us for the question of the week? It's a little unorthodox.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, we'll do the question of the week. All right, so do you guys ever wonder how long the break actually is when we do a short break?
Is it
I
none at
assume
all?
it's like 2 seconds.
It's 2 seconds. I literally just say we're gonna take a short break, and then I go, okay. Welcome back to the Ansem Report podcast. Jason,
Huh?
water,
yeah.
whale.
Yeah.
It's time for the
Question of the week.
this week's question of the week
Question of
is a
the
Fabio sponsored question of the week. Fabio the
Yo.
Iguana. Shout outs to
Fabio
him.
the iguana.
And he wants to know. We didn't even really ask this one. It was him.
He hijacked
What
it.
Kingdom Hearts song would you like to see Fabio cover for next year's March Caprice 4?
Ooh.
Yeah. Before we get into the answers, do either of you have a good answer for this?
Okay, this is a really basic answer. My favorite song is 2 Hour Surprise. I would love a 2 Hour Surprise. Middle version.
Okay.
This is Halloween. Wait, does that have to be like a Kingdom Hearts song, or can it be like
I mean-
arranged?
I mean,
by
probably
Yoko.
if it's for March
March
Capri.
He can do
Caprice.
this as Halloween.
Water.
This is Halloween is so good. I love that
Okay,
song
yeah,
so
no,
much.
that
That's
counts.
Kingdom
that counts.
Hearts.
I thought you
Okay.
were gonna
Yeah.
say like something from like I
So
don't know.
did I.
Like
Some
Toxic
anime or
from
something,
Britney
bro.
Spears.
Fantasy 14.
E1M1 from Doom.
Oh, dude, that would
He
be.
would.
Oh man, yeah, that's the one.
Why are Doom songs named like that?
Episode
That's
1,
just a
Mission
rumor.
Episode
1.
1?
That's stupid. Name your songs better.
I think
Anyway,
that's the only one that's named that, but yeah.
no, they're all named that. They're like, Scene 2, Act 6. Egg says, it would be interesting to see if someone could make Dark Domination actually good.
What? Wait.
Do you like Dark
You don't
Domination?
know
Water?
the Ishimoto lore.
Okay, I feel like I've heard bits and pieces. I don't actually know. I like that
So,
song. That song looks good.
Here's the thing.
The
I think
original
Dark
version
Domination is
ass.
fine.
The original version.
I think it's fine.
Wait, what's the original?
But the loops, it
That's
doesn't loop
why.
Water.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
Oh,
song
wait.
doesn't loop in Cage 3. Like
fixed
it
it a
like
bit.
it like cuts. They fixed it in Melody Memory, but it doesn't loop in Cage 3.
Really?
Yeah,
I
it's,
guess I'm just
go
too
fight.
good.
Go fight
Just-
Xehanort. Yeah, you beat him
Right.
too fast.
Too fast.
But if
That's
you fight him
funny.
for more
What?
than 2 seconds, like you'll
Some
hear the
gamer over
loop just
here.
kind of, because you know it starts with the that part.
Yeah.
When it
yeah.
goes into that part at the end of the loop, it just like kind of it stops like the BPM and just goes into that part. It's really awkward.
Really? Huh. I'll
Yeah.
have to go back and listen to that. That's weird. I never knew
it's
that.
pretty bad.
Okay, that is bad.
I think it's they fixed it in Melody Memory. It's much better in Melody Memory. But in Cage 3 it's really bad.
Right. That makes sense.
And people just hate Ishimoto. Sirius Black says, well, if this is season 3 of the ARP, it's not. It has to be Don't Think Twice, right?
Sirius Black, way smarter than us.
Yeah, honestly. I should have read this before, so I could have been prepared. I would like to see a Fabio Don't Think Twice, because he did, obviously he did Sanctuary and Simple and Clean this year with his wife Kim, who has a great voice. And
Yeah,
so,
I want to hear Kim sing "Don't Think Twice" straight up.
Mm.
yeah,
Oh,
I
I'll
agree.
have to check that out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Jip214 says, without question, Working Together, the most underrated track in the series.
I feel like that's a weird take. I feel like lots of people like
Well,
working together.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
Yeah, I don't know that it's underrated, but go off, King.
I do think Fabio would rip it up though. It'd be awesome.
Oh, totally.
I guess what I'm saying with this question of the week is there's no wrong answer.
There's so many
not
wrong
really.
answers.
Oh,
Nah.
all
I
right.
say that.
Well,
Nah.
let's see how Water feels about Genghis Khan's answer. Swim This Way with a rap verse featuring Black Bear.
I don't know who that is. I'm gonna be honest.
Kind of crazy. Genghis Khan thinks Fabio could just pull Black Bear for a March Caprice song, but
He could.
He probably could. He's a rapper. He raps.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can kind of envision a rap within Swim This Way.
I've been watching
Okay.
regular Pat's raps. Those are they're so underrated. They're so good.
Okay, I think regular Pat's raps are really well done, and
oh, no.
they
But-
rhyme well. But like he's like battle rapping nobody. That's my
That was
problem
also
with
the
it.
problem I saw, Mike.
That's my problem with it. Is it's like who is he talking to? Like he's saying all this hot fire and like coming at somebody. Who is he talking to?
That's why. A new
He's
challenger.
just battle rapping into the void.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If only somebody would like drop a diss track on regular
Somebody
Pat.
needs to put him in his place. Maybe for a certain amount of money, somebody needs to put him in his place.
Someone needs to put up a bounty.
Yeah. Angel says, Fate of the Unknown if I had to pick one, but that's also the best example I can give of what I'd really kill for, which is any kind of theme/motif medley. The way Fate of the Unknown is built up of fragments of Terra's theme, Rage Awakened, and Aqua's theme, as well as maybe bits of Ven's. Bless up, connections are what KH is all about, and I eat that shit up in the music. That's
It's
true.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's true.
I didn't actually realize that. That's cool.
Yeah, Shimamura does a really good job of like combining all those themes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty nutty. Cheery Theater says, kind of basic answer, but give me no more bugs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, banger though.
Oh,
That
such
is
a
a
banger.
banger. That's such a good answer.
Easily the best part of Recoded.
The only problem is that like
That-
then there's no singing. You know then that's kind of an L. But also
Well, I mean,
You do a
he did
acapella.
Radiant Garden.
Singing?
Radiant Garden doesn't have any
Oh.
singing.
that's true. That's true. What can I say, dude? I'm a Kim simp. What can I say, dude? Okay.
He's a sim for Kim. Orpheus Joshua says, Data Zigbar's battle theme from KH3 Limit Cut. It's my favorite song in gaming.
Damn.
Wow.
What? I don't even remember how it
agree.
goes.
Isn't it just like the typical like Zigbar thing?
It's
But,
a
like it's
it's a bit different. Yeah. Like,
Is it?
a lot of the org members who would typically have like the exact same song, it's
It's
like a
like
little
rock,
bit different.
right?
Like, you know, like how like Syax's is like real heavy, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Mr. Spanky just simply says the Star Fortress.
That Cage 3? Or is that Cage 2? Gummy Ship.
I
That's
think that's
Cage 3.
Cage 3 Gummy Ship.
Yeah. Man, Cage 3 Gummy Ship songs were so good. I loved them.
They are.
Yeah. I love specifically when like you're taking off and like that whammy
Yeah.
just goes nuts.
Ooh, that thing.
Yeah.
Oblivion says, I really like Daydream Upon Neverland. And after we got some lesser covered / talked about music this year, I'm interested in more original tracks as opposed to character themes or the Utada songs. And then right after, Alk says, Face My Fears, gotta complete the trilogy.
My man.
Face My Fears is such a good one. Oh,
Face My
it's-
Fears is a really good song.
Mhm.
I've heard people try to cover it in a metal style, and I don't think it works.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
yeah.
Fabio could do it though.
Well, it's more
Oh,
like a
he knew I said.
dubstep. Oh, I like it. I think it
Right,
really.
that's why.
That's why. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Like, Family Jewels. Shout out to Family Jewels. He
Aw,
did Face
yeah.
My Fears, and it's not his best work.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Not to throw shade, it's just not his best work.
Him and
It just doesn't hit
who's
different,
That?
you know?
Whale. Who's that? Is it Toxic something? Right. That
Toxic
could-
Eternity?
Yeah, they do a cover of a Doom. It might be at Doom's Gate or something like that.
Is it D256?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they did a good cover of a Doom song.
They
Yes.
have a really good cover of Otherworld from Final Fantasy X,
Yes.
Okay.
where
Mm.
Toxic Eternity does the
Very good.
vocals.
Very
It's
good.
really
Really?
good.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
it's really good. Mr. Trumpeter 711 says, Edge of Existence, that song slaps so hard, and I am convinced that Fabio would only make it slap harder.
Oh,
True.
Yeah.
Fabio answering his own
I was
question.
gonna say.
Personally, I've yet to hear a cover of Don't Think Twice or Face My Fears that really elevates it from the original. Last year, Snarky did a really nice cover of Don't Think Twice, but ultimately I'd like to see someone do something really unique with them. My more indulgent answer would be the Deep End from KH1. It gets little to no love, at least from what I've seen so far, but it's been one of my favorite KH tracks since I first picked up the game. He also says, I might as well set up a bounty for someone to do Dark Domination because I think it's impossible to make it good. Keck W.
Oh.
Damn.
Claudia DLC says, Shion's theme song, When She Disappeared.
Damn.
Is it different in that moment? I didn't realize that. Man, fake KH fan.
Damn.
It just hurt me inside to add the When She Disappeared. Like, you could have just said Shion's theme song, and I would have been fine. But When She Disappeared. Next says, Nachtflugel and One-Winged Angel, smilers. But seriously, I'd love to hear the encounter from KH2 and the deep end from KH1.
Yo.
Next,
Well, there you
next
go.
knowing that Jason and I think Nachtflugel and One-Winged Angel are the most overrated songs in history.
Yeah.
True.
They're good. They're not bad, but they're definitely
no, I
way
do like-
overrated.
People act like Nachtflugel like gave them a reach around when they were getting a massage.
reinvented music, you know?
Right.
Like,
It's more so the context of it, right? Like, when you hear it, you're like, whoa.
right,
That's
but it's
why.
like
For sure. It's been blown
don't
out of
know.
proportion, dude. It's been
I think
blown
that's
out of
for me.
proportion.
Honestly, though, the beginning part in Remind when Yozora is there with Sora, I got the file for that. It's so good because there's like a, I don't know what it is, but there's like a vocal
like
intro
the-
to it.
the choir, the like woman choir
Yeah.
voice thing.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's
So
really good. I agree
love
with
that
that.
part
That's
with like
really
the harp
cool.
or whatever. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joshy says Dark Dom is structurally unfixable, busted beyond repair. I personally think any of what I'll call the Forza trifecta, Forza del Mal, Forza del Escurita, or Forza Finale would be peak.
That would be
Damn.
hype.
I don't
job.
think I pronounced any of those right, but that's fine.
I can never pronounce those. I'm just like, the Ansem one or
the ones that are in Latin.
yeah.
Swarls Barkley says, I think it's high time for content creators like Fabio to stop piggybacking off covers. He needs to show us how great he is with his original music. Also, please remix it begin with a letter.
I feel like
Swirls is
I've listened
memeing.
to it.
He's
okay,
memeing.
I was like, he does, right?
Yeah, everybody go on Spotify and listen to Time King, Fabio's band. They're really dope.
Yeah, Swirl starts
Um,
every stream with Time King playing.
He does.
For
Okay.
context.
I did not have the.
Panda Boy says, since Radiant Garden is super iconic, I'd love to see Fabio do other original worlds like Traverse Town, Twilight Town, The World That Never Was, Destiny Islands, or Land of Departure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oblivion says, my other answer is Nomine's theme. Of course it is. Sean's says, Scherzo di Nati, which he kind of did. That's like part of Radiant Garden,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
it?
because he does like. Oh,
I love that song.
That's part of Radiant Garden. If you listen to it, Sean's fake fan. The tumbling and little lovely moments.
Tumbling is so good. I like that song
Yeah,
a
the
lot.
Tumbling is
tumbling's
so
good.
good.
The tumbling is like peak BBS music to me.
Yeah, same.
Like I hear the tumbling and I instantly think BBS.
For sure.
The Encounter
Kyrie's
is
bro
also good.
says, what's also good?
Sorry, I said The Encounter.
It's not as good as tumbling. Sorry, Water.
No, I agree.
I invited you onto the question week to be like completely dismissive of your ideas.
No.
Kyrie's bro says, I love Fabio's music. Power Wild, which is a Time King song, is on full blast every day. That said, I would like a cover of Face My Fears done in his style. Kyrie's bro also adds, also welcome back, bros. We missed you. We missed you too,
Oh.
Kyrie's bro. Gold says, first question of the week, Lord of the Castle would shine so bright if it was given
yeah.
the Fabio treatment, in my opinion.
Lord
That's
of the
facts.
castle, Lord of the castle.
Lord of the Castle. I think that every time I hear that title too. That's so funny. Lord of the Castle, Lord of the Castle. I always picture Borat in organization robe doing it.
Oh,
like
now I
Marluxia
will
would
too.
be.
Like sitting in one of their big chairs, you know?
Yeah,
Lord
yeah.
of the Castle, Lord of the Castle. Chris McKay says the field music in Deep Jungle is very chill and underappreciated, in my opinion. Less serious answer, Let It Go from Disney's beloved Frozen.
In
That's such a
Japanese.
great
Primo,
song.
let it go. Let it go.
Stinky Panda says, which I believe Panda's name is still Stinky Panda from when I changed it months ago. I will be the small voice to say I wish we had more appreciation to Disney worlds the way we do for all the original worlds. The Silent Forest, the Sleeping Beauty overworld music,
Ooh,
is my favorite of all the world themes, and I would love to see it get some cover love.
I love that song. It's so
It's a really good song.
ominous. Yeah.
It is. That
Is
was
it
on
one
the
that
demo,
plays-
wasn't it?
Was it?
Wasn't that on the demo, Will? The Melody Memory demo?
No, sorry. No, what one was that? I can't
It was-
remember, but
It was
Silent
the
Forest
battle
is on
music
Melody
from
of
Sleeping
Memory.
Beauty, right?
On the
Maybe I'm
demo?
wrong.
I think so.
I think it was the
the
battle
demo
music.
had 3 songs, right?
At
They might have
4.
4.
Oh man, big.
Big fan. Come on, Water.
There definitely was a Sleeping Beauty one, like for sure.
I think it was the battle, not the overworld.
Okay.
Mhm.
Someone tell me in the comments. Someone tell me in the comments in like 3 years when you're listening to this episode, because that's usually what
Very
happens.
condescendingly, too.
Very
Oh,
condescendingly.
really?
Yes.
You didn't know this, and you write a podcast about? Oh, you do a podcast?
You said this one thing 4 years ago, and you were wrong.
Wow.
Imagine. How do you live with yourself?
I don't know how I live with myself, honestly. Kerosene says, show some love for One Winged Angel, the metal version, of course. Plan B remix Face My Fears with all the dubstep quirks for all us cretins that still listen to the filthy bass.
It's pretty creative.
It is a bit cretinous of you. SB Cat says, easy answer is going to be Wave of Darkness. That song
Oh,
is just
yeah.
such a banger.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like, okay,
I like Wave of Darkness
do-
too.
I love Wave of Darkness too is stupid.
No, it's so good.
Yes,
it's so epic.
Wait, is
It's
that
like-
the one from Melody of Memory?
No, they only have Wave of
No,
Darkness
no.
1.
Wave of Darkness 2, it's like this male choir, and it's like doing the
It's
whole
hype.
melody. It's so
It's hype.
stupid.
It's so good. It's epic.
I'm with Water on this one, dude.
I'm with Mike on this one.
That's literally how it sounds. Like, I'm not even exaggerating.
That's hilarious.
It sounds
us
like a
know.
male choir dude's like cooming. It's bad.
Oh no.
That makes it even better. What are you talking about? Really gatekeeping right now.
I do think Wave of Darkness is a little too repetitive to do like a full cover of.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Fabio stitches both of those versions together.
Yeah, well, I want to hear Fabio's male
Yeah.
choir cooming version of it.
Oh god.
It's just like 10 Fabios.
I want to volunteer to be one member of the choir. And then finally, we have Zaltrax, who says, "This is a tough one. I'm a fan of any song that would be loud enough to, I don't know, cover the sound of someone digging a tunnel through solid rock and out to freedom.
Oh, shit.
But I guess my answer would either have to be Villains of a Sort or A Fight to the Death. On a completely unrelated note, make sure to check out Regular Pat's YouTube channel, #FreeZaltrax.
Hashtag
I don't know-
free Zaltrax.
I don't know what this story is of Zaltrax being trapped in Regular Pat's basement and only revealing it through questions of the week, but I'm here for it.
Dude, I'm here for it. Also, don't leak. What
Did you
the-
guys did you guys hear the cops go past when that question was read out through? That's funny.
Oh my God, they
They're
know.
looking for Zaltrax.
They're going to free Zaltrax.
Yes.
Finally. Everybody play your favorite Kingdom Hearts cover loud enough so Zaltrax can dig to freedom. Anyway, I let our guests have the ability to answer first so they didn't be accused of stealing anybody's answer. But Jason, what's your answer for this question?
I'm gonna have to say don't think twice, dude. It's just
Wow, really stealing someone's answer? That's crazy.
it's just the right answer to me. Like, yeah, I close my eyes, I go to my mind palace, my station of awakening, and I see my nobody there in the nobody cloak. Obviously, he's absolutely yoked, filling it out too. By the way, like, god damn, my nobody. I'm trying to tap that, but I ask him, I'm like, what is the song that should be covered by Fabio the Iguana at March Caprice 4? Allegedly. And it's don't think twice, dude. He smacks the shit out of me first. And then he goes, "You idiot." And then he tells me. That's the answer, dude.
Okay.
That's from my heart.
He tells you this isn't about Fabio, this is about Kim.
He says, "Don't think twice." And I'm like, "Wait, about what?" You know
Anyway, I'm now in love with the male choir Wave of Darkness idea, so that's what I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah.
I think
Mike,
that's incredible.
just wanting to be in it.
I just want to be in the male choir, Fabio, please.
Putting himself in, yeah.
Anyway, that was the question of the week this week. Thank you to everybody who answered. Next week's question of the week, we're gonna go with Kerosine's question here. In light of Final Fantasy IX getting a remake, which Final Fantasy character would you like to see represented in KH4 out of the entire franchise of Final Fantasy?
Okay.
So that do you guys want to throw a quick fire answer out there?
Lightning,
I knew it.
100%.
Okay.
I should have said a lightning answer.
God, water. Ow.
I'm not good at lightning rounds. I don't know. I like Noctis, but he's kind of like already in there with Uzora, so.
Uh-oh.
That's fair.
No,
That's fair.
don't bring the truthers out. Hashtag release a Nomura cut. Don't bring them out.
I mean, honestly,
Don't
yeah,
bring 'em
15.
up.
Maybe like the Noctis crew. That'd be cool. I loved them.
Gladdy Daddy.
Gladdy Daddy.
Gladdy Daddy.
Hell yeah. Dude, you taking some pictures with the boy? With Prompto?
You're telling me
Prompto?
Ignis looking at Remy and going, I've discovered a new recipe.
Oh my god, I would love Iggy and Remy to meet.
Iggy and Remy.
Oh my
That'd
god.
be like-
Name a more
That would be
iconic
amazing.
duo. You can't.
That
You
food
can't.
would literally be to die for. Like, that'd be the best
Ugh.
food ever. And they'd just
And
be
for
making
some
it
reason-
like in the woods, like on a campfire, and it'd still be fire. It's just straight fire.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Let him
For
cook.
some reason, Prompto and Pence are hanging out. I don't know. That just makes sense to me. Anyway, Water and Whale, thank you guys so much for joining us this week on the Ansem Report podcast. Let's,
Thank you so
could
much
you
for having
guys, of course, could you guys plug A, where people can find you guys, and B, let's plug that event one more time so people know when it is and where it is.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so I'm Preferred Whale 6 on everything. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Actually, through Water's video, I got like a bunch of subscribers, so shout out to Water. Yeah, what are your all the other?
Oh yeah, yeah. So Water Cage on YouTube and Twitch. Water_Cage on Twitter. Actually, one of our incentives is for a new YouTube series that I've already started working on. Very excited about that. So I'm gonna be
Hell yeah.
working on that over the next coming months. And then yeah, we're hosting our event April 22nd, or I guess 21st for you guys at 2 p.m. on the East Coast side for 24 hours to raise money to go to Reconnect. So yeah, I'm really excited to see everybody. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a really, really awesome event. Thanks to Cage Guides and them for putting that together as well.
Yeah,
Very
dude.
exciting.
Yes. Yes, the Reconnect and this April 21st/22nd, depending on where in the world you are, event at twitch.tv/waterkh. Go there, be there. I'll be there. Jason will be there. Everybody will be there. It'll be a great time. And it's for a good cause, to get my two good friends to reconnect so Jason can smooch Water.
And Squiddy.
Does it get any
No.
better than that?
Okay. I said
Anyway.
and Squiddy, like to get there, not to smooch Squiddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't
No, I
hold
got you.
on.
I got you.
Hold on.
The timing was.
FBI, this guy right over here.
They stopped knocking after I clarified. So we're good.
Anyway,
Also,
Did
on
you know
boys,
that-
wrap it up.
Be there or be square. It's because you're not around. Like around.
okay, everybody, thank you so much for listening and watching the Ansem Report podcast. We will see you guys next week. Jason, hit him with it.
May your hearts be your guiding key.
Thank you.
Now fuck off.
I was waiting for it. I was like, is it happening?
Sometimes he waits a really long time, and it's I get concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Ansem Report podcast number 39 with special guests Water Cage and Preferred Whale. And I actually have a special guest to help thank our patrons, and that's Preferred Whale 6. Hi, Whale.
Hello.
So Whale and I are going to read off our patrons who support us basically on goodwill at this point, because we haven't put anything on the feature in a while, but I promise at some point it will get better. So anyway, thank you to everybody who's doing this. Whale, why don't you kick us off?
Famous for nothing.
Billy the Kid Lawrence.
Corinne Berg.
Dr. Lambic.
DP Grant.
SB Cat.
Iron Negro.
It's your boy Woody.
Lisa S.
Mr. Trumpeter 711.
Swallows Barkley.
Zach P.
Pokemon Trainer J.
Elbow Juice.
Panda Love.
Jip 214.
Frank Berg.
Fabio the Iguana.
Unholy Dolphin.
Vetus.
What's up, Carl?
Lands of Masters.
Regular Pet YT.
Strawberry Mango.
Matt.
Carson.
Librarian Gamer.
Afro Roxas.
Travis Town Jr.
Chene.
Phil Games.
Dick Butt 23.
Lost Constance.
Thank you guys so much for supporting us on Patreon. Like I said, we're hoping to have some good stuff up there soon. And thank you, Preferred Whale 6, for joining me. Everybody go check out and support Preferred Whale 6. She is awesome. One of my best friends I've made on the internet. You're awesome, Whale. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.